What up, YouTube? Today we're back with another YouTube video today. If I seem a little rusty with these controls, it's because it's a different controller. Then wanted to build the ultimate farm of what I think is the ultimate farm, and I keep forgetting that I forgot to put ladders up here, and I'm dead. Well, I'm not yet. And why is there a chicken in my boat? So I'd like to do this video eventually, food farm, but I think building me a house is a little bit better, so that I can kind of turn this thing up. I also made an automatic bone meal farm, and I have a lot of logs because I just chopped down a whole forest. If you chop down a forest, it's all over there. Kind of see some of the trees. You can kind of see floating blocks, and over there's a tree farm that, you know where I kind of started at? There's apparently a temple over there, a jungle temple. I'll show you guys that in another video. Right here is probably where I'm gonna park the boat at. What am I doing? I could just go through the back door. That's why I have a back door. Alright. First off, I'm gonna get ready by grabbing 2 stacks of those. Got my hoe, which I already used. Seeds I need. Which I have 23 seeds, which I'm gonna try to get more than what I was trying to get over there. I'm gonna try to use all 23 seeds to the advantage. There we go. Got a little farm going, so that way... Yeah, it's kind of on a video, but I gotta have food somehow, and I'm lagging. I could tell. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good place to stop. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.